Rongrong just released her junk journal collection, these 7 new sticker packs, and today I am going to be picking one of these to do some fun journaling pages. Welcome back. I'm Tina from It's a Wonderful Plan. Which one? I'm picking this one, the Mason Blue. I love this. I think it is so pretty, and I have some really fun craft paper that I found in my stash, so we're going to make some fun journaling pages with this. All right, I'm going to be using my Write Your Own Fairy Tale journal. I love this journal, and I do want to share with you something that I did. If you follow me on Instagram, then you would have seen this. So I created this really cute spread, and I actually did use the Paper and Pastels sticker pack to do this one here, and this was a lot of fun. But for today, my longer video, I want to do like a Dutch door in here because I love to create the Dutch doors. I think we're going to do like one Dutch door. You know what? I think what I'll do is I will give myself an extra page just in case I changed my mind. All right, I found some really fun scrap paper that honestly I forgot that I had. I had gone on vacation somewhere and stopped off at this really cute little stationery store that had these like really fun textured papers. So I thought that this would go together beautifully with this collection right here. I'm going to just kind of put the adhesive on the page here and see what happens. I'm not putting it in a straight line. I'm just going to kind of like see where it takes me and have not too structured of a design. I'm going to turn this because I think that that would actually be a little bit easier. What I want to do is I want to make sure that this part here is kind of on the edge. So I'm going to bring it over here, line it up hopefully, and just kind of stick it down. And I'm going to clean this up, cut this down, and then we'll do the rest. I kind of want to tear this. I think that that would give it like a really nice edge there. So I'm going to start it off with some scissors. Cut it here, and that's just this paper. And then I'm going to turn the journal around so that way I can kind of tear this. And I've never like worked with this paper before, so honestly I don't know how it's going to work out, but we'll get this part of it done and then we will work with the stickers. This is really interesting because the paper has a texture, so it's kind of leaving this like really interesting finish. It's kind of fun. I like it. Cool. Something different. Okay, let's now work on this page here. And there's all kinds of girls on here, but I don't think I'm going to use the girls on the Dutch door. I like a lot of these elements. So I want to kind of pick some elements that are symmetrical. So that way it'll make it so much easier for me when I need to do the flip side. And there's some really cute like oval stickers in here. Let's kind of move along. There's 12 sheets in these packs. Now I am an affiliate of Rongrong, and I am also on Rongrong's design team. And I'd love to get your feedback because it really does help us when we are designing things. So let me know what you think of these stickers. These are matte stickers and you can write on them. It's really cool. All right. I'm kind of liking, let's see. I want to kind of pick out some elements. Oh, this right here. I really like this cute little. Now the stickers they're like a paper. They're very matte, but they feel kind of like a PET tape. But I have to say that they do adhere pretty well to the paper. So as far as like repositioning them, when I did that little spread, some of them were a little bit harder to pull up than others. So I always recommend taking off a little tackiness. That way, if you do need to pick up the sticker and reposition it, you can do that with a little bit more ease. Because these can be a little bit trickier to reposition, I think drawing like a line will be a really good idea. I'm going to draw that in pencil, and then that way I could just kind of line things up over this line here. I like the way that that collage came together, and now I'm going to cut around it. So I'm going to use my forgiving mat here. I'm going to start using my tool here, which actually matches the color that I'm working with here, which is so pretty. All right. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. I want to do the flip side. And I think what I want to do first is I want to do this side with the paper. So do I want to use this paper, or I could always use this paper, because this is another paper that I found. And this one's kind of got like two sides. This one's got more of like a taupey side. And then this one kind of has like a, they're both kind of a taupey, but this is more of like a beigey color. And this one kind of has this interesting little shimmer to it. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add an adhesive, and then I will tear around it. All right, so I created another kind of like arch here. So I'm going to lay the paper down. Let's see, which side do I want? Oh, this is kind of an interesting side. Maybe I'll do this side. So now that one was a little trickier to tear because it's just a little bit thicker paper. Now it should be covering up when I flip. Good. Okay, so now I need to put another piece in the corner here. Oh, I like the way that that worked. Now I need to fill in this side. All right, so these are the ones that I found that I think will work well on the flip side here. So let's go ahead and start putting these in. All right, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to clean it up a little bit, because the ones that I put in here, some of them like overlap on this side. So I'm going to flip this over, and then I'm going to cut again, because then that will like clear up any of the overlap. All right, so now this one has a gap right here, and I want to go ahead and fill that in. So by looking at some of these smaller pieces, I can go ahead and do that. Okay, now the one thing with these is that they are not plastic, they're more like paper. So keep that in mind when you are handling these, because if you pull up on them too quickly, you might tear them. So I did end up tearing the little pearl strand here, but that's okay, because I actually kind of worked to my advantage. I was able to kind of like piece it together on here and make it work a little bit better for myself. So that actually worked out. But I did want to make sure that you knew that, so that way if you are working with these, you're not surprised by that. And you just want to be a little bit careful with them. They are super cute, but again, they can tear on you. I'm going to look at these girls here and see where I want to bring them in, because they are so super cute. So I know that I want to bring her in. And we're going to bring her in like right here. Oops. And then I want to bring her in. Oh, I don't know which one I want on this page, because I probably will end up using all of them, honestly. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens, because I want to bring her, and her is what I'm thinking. So we'll do 2 girls on each. Oh, that will work out so well. Okay, I got it here. I'm always trying to like balance them out so they're like not all in one place, but I think she is perfect down here. Look at right there. Super cute. Yeah, so I think when I was doing the flip through of these before I started really working with them, they felt a lot like PET tape, but really they are more just like paper stickers. Let's see here. Which I love them. They're like an interesting type of paper sticker. Not something that I had like worked with before. Okay, I kind of like this idea, but what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to tear it. Oh, see, it got stuck to my finger and it just tore. So take off some adhesiveness. I think that they're just kind of really sticky. The nice thing is that you can just, really play with these and have some fun. And there really doesn't have to be like any real like thought process. You just kind of like go with it. Okay, I really want to kind of do a little bit of a cluster in the center here. So I think I'm going to grab this one here, 'cause it's a big piece, and I'm just going to kind of like drop it in the middle and build on that. But I don't want this side to be super clean. So let me tear this. This is where you want to kind of be careful because I noticed that it will adhere to my fingers and I could tear it. So these definitely have a lot of like tackiness to them. So really kind of take off some of that to make it a little bit easier to work with. So I think I'm just going to drop this like right in the middle here. I'm not going to really think about it too much. Just kind of lay it like that. Now I'm just going to kind of grab some elements that I think will be really pretty together. Just kind of like create a cute little collage in the center. All right, that is really cute. So now I have this like little extra piece here, and I am just going to actually add it to the bottom here. I really like the way that looks. We're gonna fold that, and that should fold nicely there. All right, so now I want to come on this page here and do the same thing. And I definitely want to bring her in, and she should come up here, and then I can kind of like build from there. The fun thing about all these little pieces is that you could really have a lot of fun and just kind of keep adding to things and just building on the collages. All right, I really had a lot of fun playing with these stickers. They are really, really cute. There are so many of them. There's 12 sheets in each pack, and there's just like a lot of them on each sheet. So you can just kind of like keep building on here, adding different elements, layering things. It was just a lot of fun to put this together. I made a Dutch door here by matching up some symmetrical elements. And then where things didn't match up or weren't filled in, I was able to add in to fill in in that white space. So it was just really, really fun to play with. And I did leave some white space here. I could add in like a colorful highlighter in there if I wanted to, similar to what I did on this page over here. Actually, I didn't use that page, so I have an extra page to use here, but I could do something like that. Then you could write on there, or I could practice like lettering. I could really do whatever I want to, but just having some fun with the collages and the stickers and the layering. The one thing I want to tell you is that now that I've been working with these, they are very tacky. That doesn't leave a lot of room for picking them up and repositioning them. So keep that in mind when you are using them. They blend so nicely, like on the page, just kind of like seamlessly comes together like that. I really do like that effect. First sticker that you pick up and feel it, you will definitely feel it's a paper sticker. It is very like got a lot of adhesive on it. So as you saw me patting it like on the back of my hand, that's like my tried and true method to remove tackiness from any sticker. So that's kind of why I like to collect things on the back of my hand. And then I have them there. They are serving two purposes because I'm able to collect them in one place and able to take off some of the tackiness. So that way, if I do need to reposition them, then I can. You just want to be careful when you're taking them off your, mostly your fingers. I noticed that's where I kind of had the little bit of the tear issue because they will get really stuck to your finger. And then when you pull on them or pull up on them, I did have a couple of them, the skinnier ones, tear on me. So just be cautious of that. I got to use some of these textured papers that I had picked up. I don't even know how long I've had these, but I'm so happy that I like went and like looked in my stash of papers and I was able to combine those papers with this Mason Blue Junk Journal collection sticker pack. And there are 6 other sticker packs. So if you want to see all of the detailed flip throughs of what's in there, I will be sure to link that video for you so you can take a look at that. I hope you had fun here with me today. If you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed. Hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I post anything. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know, what do you think of these stickers? And if you do purchase anything, please be sure to use the discount code to save yourself some money. Very important. I always want to make sure you're getting a little savings. And I have a code to give you that 10% savings. So make sure you use that, and greatly appreciate if you use my affiliate link when you're shopping. Many of you have, and thank you so much for that. And thank you for thinking about using it on your next purchase. If you hung out with me throughout the whole video today, drop me a blue heart emoji or a teacup maybe. That might be kind of cute. You can combine them. All right. Thank you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.